Let's take a break from farming and do some pushing. Time to gain some cups with the miners. What is up, my friends? My name is Ecothrumi, and like I said, I'm going to take a little bit of a break from the farming, and I'm going to start doing some trophy pushing with the miners. Or I should say, I started out in Crystal 3, guys, and I've worked my way up to Masters 1, and from here, I'm just going to go as high as I can, continue going, trying to pick up loot at the same time, though, because, again, I still have to farm, but I'm also going to pay attention to the cups that I'm gaining. I'm going to try and not get any 0-star attacks. I'm just going to try and get myself up there for fun, make it interesting. And as you can see right here, guys, I had a good find. 32 cup offer right here against a Rush Town Hall 11. I did not have either. Actually, I did have my queen. And that Eagle's locking on right here. I like this base because my miners could jump right in there in a narrow fashion. Plus those Inferno towers, at least that first one was a single target Inferno, which doesn't really threaten the miners as much as that multi-target Inferno does. As you can see, the Eagle is raining down, but we're going to get in there pretty quickly. Seems like I just had a bunch of heal spells. I started putting a rage spell into my composition so I could push that first Inferno tower, because again, I don't need the 3-star all the bases, although I like to, but I do need to at least get 50% or the Town Hall because I'm trying to gain those cups. So that Eagle goes down. Here I go pushing that multi-target Inferno, and to my surprise, the miners did a pretty good job. Yes, it's a level 1 Inferno tower, but in the past, even level 1 Infernos have given me a lot of trouble. Looking at the defenses themselves, I ran into some nice Town Hall 8 defenses, which was awesome. So I had a great cup offer against a Town Hall 11 that was pretty rushed and really offered me not as much loot as I would like, but a ton of cups. 32 cup offer is a great one when you're trying to push ladder, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do right now. I also had some other push raids that had a lot of loot in them as well because, you know, I still am upgrading things. I still need to get that loot, and the loot bonus is not that huge as of yet here in Masters, so I look forward to getting even higher where the loot bonus makes up for some of the more difficult, expensive raids that I have to do. Let's get into another one that offers just a bit more loot for you guys. And here's another nice one, guys. It's an early Town Hall 10 with one multi-target Inferno level 1 in it. And as you can see, lots of loot. We had about 500,000 gold, 500,000 elixir, and about 2,500 dark elixir. So I figure this is a great base to raid right here. There was a decent cup offer, and it was just, I could get the loot, I can get the cups, and I can still take down a base that's not dead. All 3 of those expos are live. 2 level 2 expos, 1 level 1, so they're not really upgraded yet either. I did have to deal with some Clan Castle Giants that came out, so I need to remember to make sure I have that poison spell along with me. Want to definitely slow down any Clan Castle troops because when you push, you start running into them a lot more than, well, I don't run into them at all when I'm doing my miner farming on dead bases down in the Crystal League. So it's very different, guys. You have to take a little bit more time to train up your armies properly because you don't want to go in with a light army assuming that you're not going to run into a Clan Castle or live defenses, because really there are no dead defenses up here. They're all live. People are trying to defend their bases and keep up there in cups themselves. As you can see, my miners are in the core right there. I have one more heal spell. My queen doing what the queen does, clutching around the right-hand side of the base and just taking out some of those defenses over the wall. Her spawned archers are also doing a nice job, and I have a good amount of miners still running through this base nicely. No more heal spells, no more spells at all, no more troops. It's just about the troops that I have on the field going and getting it done right now, along with my queen. And as you can see, they're all headed down towards the south in that V motion right there. And that wizard tower was the last concern, and it did not get taken out by the kill squad, or at least by the army, I should say. But I have a ton of miners. I'd guess there's 15 miners left in this little push right here with that queen behind. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Now remember, my queen's ability has been used, so I can't phase her at any point in time. But the amount of miners that we have should be just fine. There was that giant bomb, and there is that wizard tower, which really could be a problem for the miners, but they are going to get it done. They're going to push straight through. They are going to get that barrack, and then they just have this gold storage right here with a little gift in front of it that they're going to go over there to, slap it around a little bit, and take the 100% for the loot and for the stars and for the trophies. I'll take it. That was a 21 cup offer. Why don't I share with you guys one more, and we'll just go from there. Here we have another 10v10 hit. There are 2 live Infernos on this match, but as you can see, they're both single target Infernos. I'll attack single target Infernos all day long. In this composition, I have my queen, 46 miners, 10 archers, and 5 heal spells, along with that 1 poison spell. I didn't yet start cooking up rage spells, or I didn't have one in my composition at this point in time. I don't really remember because this raid was a little while ago, but the miners are still doing a great job. With the single target Inferno, you do lose miners quickly, but not as quickly as when you're using the multi-target Inferno. So the miners are doing a good job, doing some work on the core. There is tons of DPS on my miners though, guys. 2 Inferno towers, you have 2 Teslas, 3 Expos, and a town hall that's just wasting their time. But we have all these archers and a few miners walking around the base. Looks like that kill squad in the core is doing nothing, but actually they took out that Inferno, they took out the town hall. Looks like they took out the enemy queen, possibly taking out a Tesla, working on the Expo. They're doing more work than I thought. It's really hard to see what they're doing while they're in there, but the town hall went down, and then you could see all the troops we had left. And actually, guys, we had a ton of troops left over. Lots of miners able to come through and finish off this attack, help out my queen, and get through this one really nicely. So when this is over, guys, I'm going to take you back to my home base, and we're going to quickly talk about the difference between miner farming in Crystal League and pushing trophies using the same miner composition. Things that you need to keep in mind, things that you need to do to make sure that you can actually push cups effectively using mass miner. Let's go back to the home base. Like I said, you guys can take a look around and just listen to what I have to say. First of all, when you're miner farming in Crystal League, you farm dead bases. You don't usually need your heroes. You usually can go without using all of your spells, and you get a ton of loot. The difference between pushing cups with the miners is you're not going to be getting 100% all the time. You're not going to be getting all the loot all the time, and you will probably use all of your spells on every single raid. There are no dead bases up in Masters and Beyond, guys. It's all people that are pushing. At least not that I've come across so far. And as you can see, I'm almost out of Masters League and going into Champions 3 very soon. Continuing on with some things that are different between pushing and farming is you want to wait for your heroes to be ready to roll. As you can see, my king is a level 39 on his way to level 40, so in 5 days I'll have both of my heroes back. So my raids, guys, they're not as quick as they were. I do need to wait for my heroes because you never know when there's going to be a clan castle you have to care for, which with this army, the queen really does help out because the miners cannot target air at all. If a dragon pops out of a clan castle and I don't have my hero, I'm in trouble. I need to hope that I can get the percentage that I need before that dragon would take out all of my miners. So I would just basically heal them through, just trying for the 50%. But remember, to push cups, you still want to grab 3 stars if possible, but you need to at least grab 1 because at least you'll be getting a positive cup gain rather than going down a whole bunch of cups for getting a raid that doesn't reach 50% or at least get that town hall. So reason why I started to push, guys, is because in my live streams, which happen every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 10 p.m., people were saying, when are you going to push? When are you going to push? And I would always say, when I'm a max Town Hall 10, I will push cups. But at this point in time, I'm probably about 3/4 of the way there. I'm getting so much stuff done so quickly. As you can see, my heroes already... My queen is already at 40. My king is going to be at 40 in 5 days. So I'm not even going to need too much dark elixir besides the research, which you can see right over here what's going on in my lab. So figured why not push right now. I'll push up as high as I can push and we'll just kind of have some fun with it. And that's what I'm going to be doing on my live stream Wednesday night. If you guys can come by, you definitely should, because I'll be using the miners and I'm going to be pushing. I don't think I'm going to have much problems because I should be able to push using the miners and gain at least 1 star so that I'm continuously moving in an upward direction, especially if I have my queen. Now, in the best, people are always asking, what's your best cups? What's your best trophies you've ever had? My best is right here, Champions 2, 3,536. That was when I was a Town Hall 9. I have not yet pushed as a Town Hall 10. And to be honest with you, I never really pushed that hard as a Town Hall 9 either. There was a short time where I really said, let me just gain some cups. But I've always been a farmer, always go out there trying to find as much loot as possible. And to be honest, it's not when you're pushing. The loot is in Crystal League, which I'll probably at some point go back down to finish off Town Hall 10. We'll have to see how this goes, but for right now, I'm having a ton of fun just trying to challenge myself challenge this army composition because, as you guys know, I love the miners. It's the composition that just fits me. My favorite attack strategy is the mass miner, and being that I'm going to have 40-40 heroes, I may be called upon in war. As you can see right here, I am going to be in this war, Bada Bing versus Red Onslaught, a family war right here for practice. So I want to see if I could start trying to 3-star using mass miners. And the whole key, I'll 3-star Town Hall 9s all day, but the key is dealing with, first of all, clan castles with the miners and dealing with the inferno towers. I have to find the trick, and that's what I'm set out to do right now. So guys, hopefully you join me for this journey of my trophy push. I'm going to keep you guys updated as time goes on. As you can see right now, I'm in Masters League, about to go into Champions. Probably after this video I'll do some raids and get some more new fresh content for you guys, but hopefully you guys stick around both to my live streams, which are in the evenings, 10 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, as well as in my videos where I'll keep you guys updated. But on top of that, guys, let me know in the comments below, what is your trophy pushing army? What do you use to push cups, gain loot, and just be the best clasher that you can be? Always remember, I put polls up in the top right hand side of my videos. Make sure that you check them out, vote on whatever it is I have you voting on, and just kind of get involved more in the channel. It's an opportunity for you guys to just be a bigger part of the ETM fam. So remember, subscribe to the channel, hit that notifications button so you don't miss out on any of my videos or live streams. And if you ever want to chat with me on a more personal basis, you can hit me up over on Twitter at EchoThruMe. Guys, I come out with content every single day for Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, Boom Beach, Arena of Valor, you name it, we'll do it. Or at least with those four. Guys, I'll see all you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.